lovers of all things geekdom. My name is Aaron, aka Liffum.
My name is Nathan, aka Grim.
And we're here talking about the EA post-show conference from E3. Holy shit. Yeah, so we're doing the whole post-conference thing. We didn't get to do our prediction shows for all of the contestants, I guess you should say. We may or may not try to do at least the big three, Microsoft, Nintendo, Sony, if we can. We got to get our boys here, though. But other than that, yep, let's get right on the road. So, EA showed up today at 4 p.m. Eastern to show off some of the stuff they've been working on through over the year. On this beautiful Sunday. Oh, I can't say beautiful. Too many things have happened over the weekend. But yeah, so we started off with the Titanfall 2 trailer and confirmation that the game is coming out on October 28th, 2016. And they told us that there is going to be an actual campaign, which is cool. I'm happy about that. Because the Titanfall 1, this is kind of explaining to Nathan because I know he doesn't know a lot about Titanfall too much. Titanfall 1 had like a story mode in the background. It was all audio, and nobody really liked that because it was all online multiplayer at that point. But they're actually doing a single-player campaign where you actually get to pair up with, it's like they said it was the bond between robot and human, I guess, in a way. I'm excited about it. It looks pretty freaking snazzy. Nathan didn't get to see the trailer because he was having technical difficulties. But just to explain it to you, Nathan, they added a bunch of different new stuff, it looks like. It looks like there's a lot more combat with the robots. And like the final shot that I loved the most was there was two robots shooting at each other. He like shot a laser beam out of his chest at the other guy. And then his robot was about to explode. So both of them ejected themselves out of their robots. And he's looking down, and he pans up, he sees the other guy. So he uses his grappling hook to snatch the dude out of the air, pull him towards him, and then punched him in the face. Rad as hell. I love that. Literally the one of the two things that I loved about EA conference, because to get into more of what we thought of the whole EA conference, it was a gigantic disappointment.
Yep.
I'm mad. I'm real fucking mad because they did not learn from last year's E3. I don't think EA learns from any E3 because literally the only two things good about the EA press conference this year was more footage about Battlefield 1, which comes out this year, and more footage about Titanfall 2, which comes out this year. Then they showed 2 sports games this year, which was kind of odd because they're usually trying to show their whole slew of games that they do. So they only showed Madden 17. I think they showed Madden 16 Championship. And then they showed FIFA 17, sorry, which kind of looks like it has a story mode. I'm not too sure. That looks kind of cool. That's awesome. They're trying something different. Mass Effect. They showed a little bit more footage of Mass Effect Andromeda and showed kind of the people working behind the scenes for it. And they're like, oh, we're going to work on this. We're going to show you more in the fall. Do they not fucking know what this is? I don't think anybody knows what it is. Nintendo's having the same fucking problem this year. E3 is where everybody, all the gaming people, all the gaming companies come together to show off all their shit that's going to come out within the next year and make teasers, not confirmations, but teasers about what they're going to do next. You're not going to show me more footage and then say, oh, we're going to talk more about this game in the fall. Then don't show me it.
Yep. And
then the Star Wars came up and they're like, oh, okay, so next year is going to be a new installment in the Star Wars Battlefront franchise, and we're going to be going more into detail on. We're going to go more into the new movies finally. So it's basically Star Wars Battlefront as a demo. To me, anyway, that's what Star Wars Battlefront feels to me right now. I love Battlefront. It don't bother me. It's an online multiplayer game for me. That's it. But what they're making it feel like as compared to the sequel, it looks like a demo. So I don't know. And then they're like, oh, Visceral's making a Star Wars game that's coming out in 2018. Here's a little teaser of it after the video, after what we're talking about. Okay. And also Respawn's making a Star Wars game. No confirmation on when that's coming out. How fucking dare you? You don't go out of your way to tell us that something we already fucking know. Because we knew Visceral was making a Star Wars game. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
And don't tell me it's coming out in 2018. That's 2 years away. For all I don't care. I have so many other games that I care about right now that is coming out in the next 18 months that is gonna blow my pants off more than that fucking game will, and I guarantee you it. That game is probably not gonna even compare to Final Fantasy 15, to fucking Kingdom Hearts 3, to everything that's coming out. There's so many franchises being brought back to life, and all these fucking games that are coming to ends and shit. Oh, I'm so livid. I can't express, like, I know it's just me talking right now and ranting. But Nathan, what's up?
I missed a lot, and that's why I'm not talking too much because I think you've seen it all, right? You've seen it from the beginning.
Yeah, I saw it from the beginning, and I saw the pre-show that Kind of Funny did, because I watch it through them because I like their opinions.
Yeah, since I didn't get to see any, like, I hopped in when they started to discuss Star Wars, I think, like near the end of Star Wars, because for some reason, Mozilla Firefox doesn't like to open up Twitch. The Twitches I had.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the upgrade functionality of your computer right now, and we'll get that fixed.
Yes, hopefully.
But what overall did you think of it? Everything that I've told you, and everything that you've seen, and we haven't even gotten to Battlefield yet, but I will.
Up to this point, like I have Madden 13, and I have a huge problem with Madden 13, and
a lot of people did. Trust me.
Yeah, I can rant on for like 30 hours about.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to like I'm a football player. Like I like to get football games and all that, but that's about it. I don't like FIFA. You know, I like Madden. My biggest problem with Madden 13, and obviously this is like 4 Maddens past this one I had, but I hated how there was no franchise mode. It was like something else entirely, and it was kind of lame.
Yeah. I mean, the Madden games and stuff, the sports games are getting better, and I'm not trashing sports games. Yeah. I hope everybody realizes that. I love sports games. I love racing games. I love games of all kind. But the only thing is that I don't feel like if you're going to talk about a lot of sports at E3, that's fine, that's cool and everything. You got to amp people up for it. You also got to really come out with something else too for your other gamers. You're alienating your other gamers. Like the only thing they could really come out with, well, the thing they came out with the most for was Battlefield.
Yep.
Because they wanted to get, it was like, we want to get everybody into World War One. Dude, all you had to say was it's going back to World War One. Yep. And then showed that trailer. Everybody got freaking amped about it. You don't have to go into detail, bro. Titanfall 2, you have to go into detail. You do, unfortunately. Because Titanfall 1 was a disappointment to a lot of people, especially because it was only on Microsoft consoles. And now it's going to all consoles, and it's a single-player experience as well. And the multiplayer looks really fucking fun. And I'm going to get it, along with Battlefield. I ain't getting the sports games, because I'm a broke hoe. There's too much coming out in this fall for me to buy a sports game.
Sports games only go, like, my cousin is a really big sports fan, and he'll get every Madden that comes out. But there's a very small demographic that actually plays sports games, and that we'll spend $60 for one.
Yeah, I mean it's not that small of a demographic, but like it to me, I feel like it's the underground Call of Duty, if that makes sense. Like fan base wise, because Call of Duty fans are fucking abundant and they're so well known, and sports games fans are still there. Yep. It's just like I hear a lot about it when I go into game stores and stuff like that. People are coming in, people are buying them, pre-ordering them, all that good stuff.
Yep.
So, but all that. Go on. Sorry.
Well, like Star Wars, like you said, that there wasn't really much anything to get excited for, really.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're all aren't they all computer games? Ones that they were talking about. Of course, Battlefront wasn't, but the other two
what is it? Titanfall, Battlefield, and Battlefront will probably be bigger on PC. Battlefield is very PC centric. I know a lot more people that play that shit on PC because it grew big on PC. It started on PC because of the fact that PC versions of the game had bigger maps. They had more people that can play.
Did they really? Oh
yeah.
Didn't they say
because consoles were limited to 32.
Yeah, okay.
For a while, and I think this is going to be the first game where consoles actually can hit 64.
which is exciting actually, because that means obviously, like you
Yeah.
just said, bigger maps.
Yeah, I plan on getting it for PlayStation 4 probably. My brother's probably gonna want me to get it on Xbox as well. I'll tell him to get the digital copy then, and so I can play with him. And then I'll
Yeah.
probably get it on PC when I build my PC just to see like the looks. Because you know how I am. You know I like
Oh
graphical intense
yeah.
things. I will buy a game multiple times just to feel every aspect that I can feel in that game. I'm not gonna buy it once on PC just because I want to get all that stuff. I like communities. Communities is what gets me into games.
Yeah, I had Battlefield Bad Company for PS3, and that was probably like my favorite community as well as my favorite game because it was just so like. Usually in games, I really don't like capture the flag, but this game was well, actually, it's not really capture the flag. It's like I don't remember the game mode,
Yeah.
but it just works so well with that game.
I got you. But
It,
oh, sorry.
oh, go ahead. I keep interrupting you.
Oh, you're fine. So just to kind of wrap things up a little bit more. Titanfall 2, from what I said, does it sound like something you're interested in?
Me?
Yes.
If I see some gameplay of it, and
Well, yeah, we'll get you the trailer and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so go on.
I think if you get it, and like we get like if Eric gets it, and if everybody gets it, then I'll probably end up
If we
getting
could,
it.
yeah, if we could get a bunch of people to get it for PS4, we'll do it that
Yeah,
way.
like,
Okay.
if I had to choose between Battlefield and that, though, I would choose Battlefield.
Yeah. So you sound like you're good on Battlefield, which you get Battlefield.
Oh man, yes, I'm getting it.
How about the Star Wars games? Does it interest you? The new Star Wars Battlefront game, does it interest you at all?
Honestly, like, I think we already talked about this before. I had the first Battlefront for the PS2.
And we both played too.
Yep, I enjoyed the first one, even if it didn't have a single player mode, because it was pretty much there was not really much of a story really. I think I will get it.
Okay. And you excited about what Visceral and Respawn have in store for their games for Star Wars?
Nope, because it's 2 years away.
Maybe even more for Respawn.
Seriously, it's like why? Like you said, it doesn't make sense to me. Why would they?
It don't make sense. I don't like the idea of them announcing games and then games getting pushed back. That pisses me off. We forgot one actually. The one. So I changed my mind now. The game that I'm most excited about is Fee.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was really awesome.
I love those games. I loved Unravel. So yeah, Fee is my most anticipated game from EA right now.
Yeah, like to talk about Visceral again, it's like Host is coming out with the new cupcake, and they don't release it until like 2 years from now. It's like
yeah, it's like, hey, we're making a new cupcake. It's this flavor. This is what it tastes like, and it's not coming out for 2 years.
God,
oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I hope Bethesda wows us, man. Last year was great. Yeah, last year was Bethesda's first conference, and they blew it out of the water. Doom has been fantastic. Amazing. Fallout 4 ended up being a good hit.
Fallout Shelter.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's probably my most anticipated. One.
Single conference besides Xbox, PlayStation, and that's it.
Well, like Nintendo, man, what are they doing? But
I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that after we watch Treehouse on Tuesday.
Yep.
But all right, guys, this is it for this video. This is going up right away, and then we are going to do Bethesda either tonight or tomorrow. Yep. I unfortunately have a daytime job, so tomorrow's conferences are going to be late. They're probably going to go up Tuesday, probably record it and go up Tuesday.
Yep.
So I can watch them separately. But yep, we'll be here for Bethesda and all the other ones. We're going to make conferences for all of them. Post conferences. Hopefully we'll get up a prediction show for at least Microsoft, Sony, and whatever Nintendo's doing. But as always, guys, my name is Aaron, aka Litfum.
And my name is Nathan, aka Grim.
And we'll see you guys later.
Thanks for watching, guys.